today. From GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's Week 18 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Deshaun Watson and the Kansas City Chiefs versus Jalen Hurts and the Cleveland Browns.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much, but I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number one, including himself.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
McCaffrey with a first down and more, as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. That one will be incomplete. He caught it but could not stay in bounds for the long connection.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Chiefs now under their veteran head coach, Andy Reid. They will be led out by their dual-threat quarterback, the veteran from Clemson. It's Deshaun Watson.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. Shreds the tackle. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. T.J. Watt just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18. A great return there of 22 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like it. I like the observation that you had there because when you give him different looks and give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the football, and that's worked for the defense early in this game, and now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back, and he starts to get into a nice little groove.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deebo Samuel, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Browns are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement. Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Watson looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Throwing on third down, Watson. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Rohrwasser's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. And you want to talk about active hands. These guys, these defensive backs, these linebackers, they've had active hands.
Almost reminds you of those great basketball teams, the ones that really defend, and we talk about the length that they have and able to get their hands on balls and have deflections and knock them away. That's what we're seeing here. Very difficult to get a pass into a receiver because there's always someone in the lanes.
The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play that time through the air, 35 yards. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Flush to his right, going for it all. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Albert Okuebuna, his second touchdown on the season, and the Browns add 6 to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Chiefs offense set to go. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Now Watson. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. A big play there for KC.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
From the gun on third, Watson. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Wasser's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone. And
just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Taking a shot for Samuel. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deebo Samuel with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. Here's Watson, 49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. To throw again on second down. Watson, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. He was brought down by Nick Needham. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Dancing to his left. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital. And it's the football team who have the lead in that one. Terry McLaurin, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. From there, we're off to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. Chris Godwin, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And they trail in that ball game to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. 2 touchdown passes there for Russell Wilson. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and out.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Browns will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play that time for Cleveland. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 2nd down and 5. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Hurts. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive there. He hits the reliable target. 2nd and 2. A give to Barkley out of the gun.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. After the sack on 1st down, Watson throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Watson. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the 1st. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Now it's Lockett. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Browns drive about to get started. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
A third quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And he will find his man, Samuel. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. Flushed out right. Here's a diving catch right side.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
On 2nd and goal. Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deebo Samuel with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Browns are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the foot. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Casey Hayward. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased.
Touchdown, Browns! Travis Kelce with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Back to throw, Watson. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's Watson. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, but guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. 3rd and long, it's Watson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Back to throw here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Barkley, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The Chiefs on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. That one looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Rolling to his right. A high throw there as this is knocked away. Down to the ground and incomplete. So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, and to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe
and he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. T.J. Watt in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving it past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. To try again after the sack. Watson. And this is going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Watson. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. First down, Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. On second and very short, Watson. He dumps it off to Barkley. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 21. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Watson looks to throw again. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Extra point attempt to follow here. And that will cut this lead down to 25. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Hurts down to one knee, and that should just about do it. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating. Even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down. And they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground. But both really started to come in sync. So for the Browns, they finish off one of the best.